Hey Broncos, I'm Connor Tierney giving you the weekly update on WeTV's Sports Report. The Western Broncos sports teams had a pretty decent weekend. To start off, on Friday, the men's tennis team had 2 straight wins here in Kalamazoo. The first was against the Purdue Mastodons with a final score of 2-5, and the second one was against the University of Wisconsin's Green Bay Phoenix with a final score of 4-3. Unfortunately, the Broncos baseball team had their losses this past weekend at Memphis in Tennessee. The first loss was Friday with a final score of 2-3. The second was Saturday with a final score of 4-2. And the last was Monday with a final score of 2-5. Hopefully our baseball team will have better luck next weekend. It was a good weekend for the men's basketball team here in Kalamazoo. The men's basketball team won their game on Saturday against Miami with a great final score of 68-57. That same day, the women's basketball team played their game against Kent State and lost with a final score of 48-57. The women's gymnastics team lost their competition last weekend at Eastern Michigan with a close score of 194.125 to 194.5. The Bronco hockey team also lost their game Saturday at Colorado College with a final score of 0-3. Make sure to keep up with all the upcoming Bronco games this week. The Broncos softball team will be playing multiple games in Nashville, Tennessee on Friday and Saturday. The Bronco hockey team will be playing this Friday against Nebraska-Omaha at 7:05 p.m. in the Lawson Ice Arena. The track and field team will be competing at the Alex Wilson Invitational in South Bend, Indiana this Friday. The Broncos baseball team will be playing at Louisville, Kentucky this Friday and Saturday. The men's tennis team will be playing against Xavier University Friday at 4 p.m. in the West Hills Athletic Club and another game against Iowa at noon on Saturday. The male soccer team will be playing against the Purdue Mastodons this Saturday at 2 p.m. in the Seeley Center. And lastly, it's about time the Broncos gave the Spartans a run for their money. The women's tennis team will be playing against Michigan State in East Lansing this Friday at 6 p.m. The women's gymnastics team will also be competing against Michigan State this Friday at 7 p.m. right here in Kalamazoo. This has been WeTV's Sports Report. I'm Connor Tierney, connecting you to WMU.